I'm Mark Levitt, and welcome to a little segment I like to call Bad Lyrics. Today my feature in focus is the music of John Cougar Mellencamp. That's right, you guessed it, John Cougar Mellencamp. Now, he's the kind of a guy who does his music for people who like their music simple, rockin', and about USA stuff. So let's dive in. Let's talk about John Cougar. Now, before I begin just unabashedly insulting the man's lyrics and image, I'd like to hone in on his name. Now, John Cougar Mellencamp. I guess growing up with the name John Cougar Mellencamp, it sounds too much like John Melonhead. So he probably had to confront that every day of his life. So John Melonhead just sounds like the name of a lame douche. And you don't want that kind of an image as a would-be rocker. So he had to, do some, maybe he did some test marketing. I don't know. Maybe he thought about it some. So Johnny Boy just wanted to go ahead and toughen up his image a little so he wouldn't come across like a lame douche. So he fashioned his name after more testosterone-y rockers such as Boz Scaggs or Ted Nugent. And what the hell is a Boz Scaggs anyway? I don't know. But anyhow, he wanted to bush it up and create a more masculine image for himself to make it sound like he actually had some balls. So he came up with the name John Cougar Mellencamp. I mean, what was the runner-up here? John Anaconda Mellencamp? Who knows? But anyhow, now, growing up, I never liked John Cougar Mellencamp's music much. I guess I don't like Heartland Rock, or maybe the image of him wearing that bandana, or the tumbleweeds. I just didn't get it. I didn't really understand it. But after analyzing a lot of his lyrics, as I've done, I've come to the conclusion that the man was just overcompensating for a wimpy-sounding name that he was born with. At least that's the way it sounds to me. I mean, take the song Jack and Diane. Now, this is a song about a football star, Jack by name, and a debutante named Diane, and they were getting busy in the backseat of his car. Now, that's a childhood reminiscence we can all relate to, right? I mean, we've all been there, right? No. But anyhow, Letterman jacking on, trying to score with the hottest girl in the school. It's really relatable to a lot of us. I mean, whose childhood was he reminiscing about anyway? Peyton Manning's? After looking at the lyrics of this song, though, it occurred to me, what if John Cougar Mellencamp had written this song after their TV show Cheers had debuted? It would sound a little different, right? It would sound something like this. I don't know, a little like this. Little ditty about Sam and Diane, tended bar in Boston, best they can. Sammy was a Red Sox star. Diane Chambers, college grad, didn't go far. I mean, just as poignant, isn't it? All right, next we come to the song Small Town. Now, it's in the first stanza of the song, John Mellencamp is so insistent that he was born in a small town. He mentions it 3 times. So I guess it's a given. He says, let's see, I was born in a small town, and I live in a small town, probably will die in a small town. Oh, those small communities. Oh, he was just a hair's breadth off mentioning it 4 times in the first stanza. Well, what can you do? Such a shame. All right, anyhow, what if instead of, like, our current Trump FBI investigation, we diverted all funds and man-hours to really finding out if John Cougar Mellencamp is from a small town? Maybe, I think that's a better use of our money, frankly. So we could find out, and what if it turned out that he wasn't? That it was really from, I don't know, Lee's Summit, Missouri, which is at best a mid-sized town. I mean, that would be a scandal that would rock his career, that would rock his rock career and create pandemonium for him. I think that would be the scandal of the ages. The rock song, John Cougar Mellencamp's song entitled R-O-C-K in the USA, doesn't that sound like it was actually written by a cheerleader who was drunk? R-O-C-K in the USA, my BFF, went to UCLA. And not good lyric writing there. And I like how in the last couple of years, John Cougar Mellencamp just, decides to change his name back to just John Mellencamp. He got rid of the Cougar. He's like, well, I'm an elder statesman of rock now. I don't need the pretense of the term Cougar in my name. Or maybe he just found out that the term Cougar is used for older women who get hornier for younger guys. Either way, I don't really care. Anyhow, that's been my little look at John Cougar Mellencamp's music. Like I said, I never liked the man, and now I'm done with his broadcast, so I'll never have to talk about him again. So thanks for listening, and enjoy the rest of your day.